Hello and welcome. My name is Linda of the Natural Wellbeing Academy, and I'm going to talk today about spirituality and the changing face of spirituality. So first I want to give you a quick background. I've been working in spiritual realms for decades in one form or another, as a yoga teacher, a spiritual healer, an energy healer, a reflexologist, a back massage, multidimensional healer, chakras, crystals, lots of different ways, astral travel, anything, it doesn't matter. It's not a competition, but I just wanted to clarify. I've been doing this for decades and decades, and I've been doing it professionally as well for decades as well. And the new age that we're moving into, that we're actually in at the higher dimensions, it hasn't quite anchored fully in the world, and this is 2023, so we're still settling in from the 2020 fun saga. But what I'm acutely aware of is spirituality has been given a much larger umbrella of what spirituality is, and it seems to house a lot of anything goes. So I consider us to be multidimensional beings, and that's why myself and my business is called the Natural Wellbeing Academy. Not because it's just about herbs or spices or walking in nature with the plants and the trees, but these are multidimensional living tools, as much as connecting with the stars and the Palladians and the Arcturians and going off planet or talking to the elementals. So the new world of spirituality is actually nature with a capital N. Now we are nature. We are multidimensional beings in a physical body. So you've heard it said that you're a spiritual being in a physical body rather than a physical body having a spiritual experience. So this is what everything is. The leaves of the trees, the water in the rivers, the wind through your hands. You can feel the stories inside the wind if you choose to listen as a spiritual being. This is nature with a capital N. And this is the spirituality that we're moving towards, is recognizing that the entire universe is within us. So what I'm probably saying here is the language of spirituality and universe. I'm personally using words like multidimensional and nature because we're going to be moving away from the power of what's outside us and recognizing that the real nature, the real spirituality is inside us. So it's realizing that we are the wind. When you put your hand out, you can hear what the wind says. When you put your hand in the river, you can feel the messages of the river. When you put your hands in the ground, you can feel what the earth has to say to you. You can hug a tree and you can feel what the tree feels. You are nature. You are part of nature. Now, what this also entails is we will be getting our power back, our strength back, our connection back. Now, everything that has not gone wrong is through disconnection to nature. Disconnection to our own heart, disconnection to our multidimensional self. So coming back into nature means connecting with ourselves again. And this is when we start to realize that we aren't top dog. We are part of a massive biosphere of, I don't know if biosphere is the right word, multidimensional living, cosmic intergalactic, astral, you name it. It's nature. It's the entire universe in nature. Now, this is going to look very different when we really become naturally well. We will have less possessions because we don't need them. We will not bow to celebrities because we will be connected to ourselves, and we will be looking at and feeling the connections that we have with like-minded people. We won't need to consume so much because we will realize our place on the earth. So I'll anecdote here. If a bird gets up every day and makes its nest, finds food, and has its family, and it's in harmony, okay? Or the fish swims up the stream to spawn, and it's in harmony with its nature, in nature. So it has its own natural instincts as well as being a part of nature. And this is what we're coming to. But it doesn't mean going back to being cavemen and living in mud huts. It's actually much bigger, realizing that we are cosmic beings. Now, the beauty of this is that we will have technology to do lots of fantastic things, and we will also have the awareness to do them well and do them with a conscience. But in that manner, it will also be done responsibly. This is AI and the tech that's coming through. Now, to get back into our nature as intergalactic beings, we in a way, we don't actually need so much AI because we can actually do this inside ourselves as a multidimensional being. We will have less stuff, less planetary footprint, less waste, less cruelty to animals and other beings and other people, less poverty, because we won't value our nature, our connection as billionaires or millionaires, or how much money we've got. Money is paper, okay? We will still be using money, but this is the new age of spirituality, the new language of multidimensional living is a stronger connection to nature. Now remember as well that this is crystals. Okay, this is the natural spirits, elementals, angels, fairies, off-planet guides as well. These are all part of nature. So the more connected we feel with ourselves, the more we will be able to connect with everything else as well. And this isn't a loss. This is us getting into harmony with them, the biggest spiritual element of our lives. But it will potentially look like loss for some, with the values of big houses, big bank balances, big appetites and big egos and big celebrity and big TVs, whatever. We can still have these things, but these are not the values. So we are nature. Spirituality is nature, multidimensional nature. Okay, so it's quite an interesting topic, and it's changed my perspective a lot on what spirituality means. And nature with a capital N, multidimensional nature, it's where we've always been, and it's where we're going again. It's almost like the last wee while has been an experiment. So being connected to everything and connected to ourselves is the spirituality and the multidimensional nature that we're moving towards. So have a think about where you are on that journey. And the more that you connect with yourself, and the more that you understand your true intrinsic needs, which will create your connection, which will make you a multidimensional natural being. Okay, I hope this has made sense. There are courses that I run and workbooks that I offer to help you connect in that manner. They're on my website, thenaturalwellbeingacademy.com. So nature is a deeply spiritual road. Thank you.